I've come to Ellesmere Port Boat Museum today. It's the Easter Historic Boat Weekend. So I thought, I'm at a bit of a loose end, so why not pop down and have a look and see what it's all about. I have actually been here before. Was it last year? No, year before. But today's like a historic boat weekend thing. I'd say today, this weekend's a historic boat weekend, so I thought I'll pop down and have a look. So let's go and see what this is all about. Quite windy today, so there's probably going to be some wind noise. After finally having a little mooch around the shop and looking at the penny slot machines, I came across these historic narrowboats. Most of these boats were from the classic working era, which is like the 1920s to the 1940s. This is the most common era for surviving historic boats. Companies like Fellows, Morton and Clayton produce many of the steel-hulled boats, such as those built in the 1920s and the 30s. I then spotted my friend Matthew on his steam narrowboat, Tixel. She was built in 1986, and I asked him if he'd blow the whistles for me. You've got to admit, the sound of these is absolutely amazing, and I love it when he's coming along the canal, because I always think there's a steam train coming. He then showed me briefly around the engine room. Really interesting in there.
Is she manual top up on the boiler?
Yeah, you just use that little bypass valve up there.
Tucked away at the back of the museum is Porter's Row. At first glance it just looks like 4 small canal workers' houses, but step inside and you're actually stepping through time. Each one's been carefully restored to represent a different period in history. You've got 1800, 1900, 1936 and 1952, showing how the lives of canal families changed over more than 150 years. I've got to say as well, that looking at some of these houses, it really reminded me of going back in time to my grandparents' house, because this is just what their house was like. This garden here reminded me of my granddad's. He used to grow absolutely everything. And of course, I can't forget my gran. She had an outside wash house just like this, but they definitely had a rug just like this in front of the fireplace in the front room. And who remembers a pram like this? I bet my mum can. Well, there's a bit of Morris dancing going on in the background, or about to be. Now, a lot of people might not know this, but I used to do this with my dad years ago. So I've done all this with hankies and with sticks and with swords. Done it all. Seems a long time ago though. And just to prove it, here's a photo of me doing a solo Morris jig called Jockey to the Fair. How young was I? I think I was about 12 in this photo. I've just had a subscriber stop by the boat and bring me some gifts. Really lovely. So he's given me this, which is for getting the chains. When you drop the chains down the side of the Armco, and it's got point on the end. If I get anything around the prop, I can maybe use that to get the prop stuff off the prop. Some gloves for taking the chimney off when the chimney's hot. Some general gloves just for anything. But then these are nitrile, don't know how you pronounce it, gloves, just for general engine work or any like messing about with coal or the fire or anything. So really much appreciate that. People are so kind, thank you very much. I went into Taylor's tea room for some lunch. Now I've had my lunch, I've got the wonderful job of emptying the cassettes that are very full. The lovely jobs that you have to do when you're boating.
How often do you do this?
How often do? Maybe once a fortnight.
All right. Do you want to explain what the Ellesmere point is? It's like a giant toilet basically, isn't it?
It's like a giant toilet, so all my waste goes into here. And then I have to empty this into here.
Okay.
It's really not a bad job at all. A lot of people pull their nose up at this, but don't bother me in the slightest.
You've got a locking nut on it?
Yeah. Well, I just got back to my car. I was going to take Paul and Anthony back to pick their van up. My car's got a flat tyre. So let's get this changed. Anthony's on with it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Underneath that. And there. Okay, right, that's it.
It's finding the right place to where that goes, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
It still needs to go down a bit.
Of course, all this work was being supervised by Sebastian. If it ain't one thing, it's something else at the minute. If it's not my boat, it's my car. Good job I can still smile about it, isn't it, Paul?
Things usually happen in threes.
Do they?
Yeah, hopefully that's
I've
it
had
now.
more than three.
You have.
Good morning. What a beautiful day it is today as well. Thankfully there's no wind today because yesterday was horrendous for wind. And where I'm moored here, I was thinking of moving but it was just so windy to move, but other people were moving. Well, I think at least definitely three boats slammed into the side of me yesterday because it just got blown into me. So this morning it's a bit chaotic here because I think yesterday they repaired the beast unlock, so all those that were trapped at the Ellesmere museum thing are all heading their way back. It's been a bit chaotic here this morning, but anyway, I'm going to move today. There's literally a lock right ahead of me, but thankfully there's volunteer lock keepers on today, so that's the only lock I've got. I think I'm going to go to Barbridge Junction and turn left, go through Barbridge. I might head towards Nantwich and see what there is there. But yeah, quite a short cruise today. No locks for me to do anyway, because I say this one here's got volunteer lock keepers on. But what a beautiful day. It's boiling in here. Perfect day for. I should have my washing hung out on here, it'll soon dry. I did push over there yesterday and get water, and I ended up basically doing a Suez because I was right across the canal. And I know somebody got a picture of me. I'm not saying who it was. But yeah, somebody sent me a picture and said, "What were you doing, you amateur?" Anyway, just one of those things. The wind gets you. And what doesn't help is when I moved over, I've still got the pram cover up. So that's just acting as a great big sail as well. Right. Let's go. Yeah. Well, that's the pram cover down. Look at the weather. So we've just done the car run. I've done the car run with Lee and Hannah off Little Miss Sunshine, which is behind me. So we've taken one car ahead to Nantwich, came back in the other car. It's just so much easier when there's two of you to do a car run. Pram cover down, glorious weather. Lee and Hannah are going to go through the lock first because they want to stop at the top of the lock and get water, and then I'll be going. So not a big cruise today. No locks apart from this one. Well, I say, yeah, no locks for me to do. This is manned today. Let's go. Lee and Hannah have gone up. There's nobody coming down. So the volunteer lock keepers have got it ready for me, and now I'm going in. That's the one and only lock of the day done, thanks to the volunteer lock keepers. Lee and Hannah are just here filling up with water, so I'm going to go past and then up to Barbridge, 10 left, through Barbridge and on towards Nantwich. Should be a nice cruise today. I'll tell you what, I wish I'd put my shorts on, it's lovely and warm.
The weather was absolutely perfect that day. Perfect cruising weather. Blue skies with just a few wispy clouds and not a breath of wind in the air.
I was heading up to Barbridge Junction again, and it was a sharp left turn off the Middlewich branch of the Shropshire Union, just onto the Shropshire Union. So let's see if I can manage this time without hitting any sides and without using any bow thruster. I was quite pleased with how that went. Not a bow thruster in sight. I know there's no breeze, so it's quite easy. Thankfully there was nothing coming. Just how we like it. So now heading into Barbridge.
Lovely pub here, the old Barbridge Inn. There's the old Barbridge Inn. This towpath looks so much better than last time I was here. That was thick mud. You can tell we're getting better weather. It's lovely. Thank you. The arm off to the right is Nantwich Marina, but I wasn't going that way. I was heading straight on under the bridge, hoping and praying that there would be a mooring there when I got through. This is the embankment. Now I know I always said I didn't want to moor on an embankment anymore after what happened at Whitchurch at Christmas, but this is where I wanted to be, so I decided I'd take the risk. Let's see how much the diesel is here. I believe I've been reading about it being quite expensive. £2.18 for propulsion and £1.73 for domestic. Wow. Dearest I've seen yet. I was starting to panic by this time because there were no mooring for me. So I knew I'd have to go around the corner, over the aqueduct, and hope that there would be somewhere there on the left-hand side. Now I'm hoping when I get round this corner, there's going to be a mooring for me. Quite busy down this side, so I'm hoping around say when we brought the cars we could see there were spaces, but that was maybe 2 hours ago. Oh dear, this could not work out well. Well, I'm going over the aqueduct and am I going to see any spaces? Don't know.
As I came past this boat, there was the perfect mooring for me, so I reversed into the space. I just find it easier reversing into a space than going in forwards. I can then just step off the back, grab my centre line and pull the boat in.
Managed to get a space here on the embankment. As you can see down there, it's quite high up. The only issue is here, there's absolutely no phone signal, believe it or not. Quite high up but no signal. So that's not very good. It means I can't watch telly, I can't call anybody. So I'll see whether I'm staying or not, or if I try moving around the corner, but in a minute I'll stay here. I'm just going to go in now and have some lunch.
So after messing about with my router for what felt like ages, moving it from window to window, I finally got a phone signal and an internet signal, which meant I could stay. Myself and Lee then took a walk into Nantwich. What a beautiful little town this is. Unfortunately, the heavens opened whilst we were out and we got absolutely soaked, but we managed to make it back to the boat just in time for the sun to come out and to be treated by this wonderful rainbow. If you have enjoyed this vlog, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. It really is helping my small channel to grow. In the meantime, have a great weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, bye for now.